All right, guys, Sensei Hov here, and I'm going to do an ETH update for you. So I'm seeing a lot of tears in the degen room because you all think you missed out on getting this low here, and I'm here to tell you that you didn't miss out on anything. We all know that this is going to retrace. Now, while you didn't catch the very bottom for this move of 20% on ETH, you were gambling if you were taking anything around here. Unless you were on top of this trade, there was no way to know whether this was the bottom or not, no matter which way you count it. The good news is now we have something to work with. This looks like a 1-2. We put in the third, and we should come up right around here to put in the fifth of either the 1 or the A. And this is that setup I was talking about, the 3s, C's, and E's. So this is either going to come down for your B or for your 2 to get into the 3. And if we're looking to make money, this is your money move. So from what would be our proposed either B or 2 down here through, we'll say it's the 2 and we're getting to the golden pocket. Oops, can't see that. We're getting to the golden pocket. There's another 30% move right there to the 618. Now, if we're looking at it as the 3, the -1, I've already pre-measured this. The -1 is right below this 3. There's still 40% to be had there. 40% is a big move. So in the grand scheme of things, this little move was nothing. It's going to retrace. You're going to get in at a better entry than if you were to try to gamble for a spot here, and you're going to be able to ride these waves. Now, we don't know if this is a big ABC or if this is just a one wave down to complete this larger structure. It's impossible to tell. It kind of looks like this was a 1, 2, 3, and we're putting in a 4. Or we put in the 4 here. Now we're coming down to finish some sort of fifth down here. But we also have this larger ABC that can play. And this is what I mentioned when it's good to keep a close eye on BTC, because BTC is going to move the market. No matter what ETH count is, BTC will move it. So if BTC is going up, ETH is going to go up. BTC goes down, ETH is going to go down. Very rarely do they go in opposite directions, especially in a bear market. So to kind of get an idea of what is going on here, what moves we should be expecting in the larger time frame, I have this BTC chart over here, and we have our 2 proposed counts on this one as well. So if we're putting in this triangle E, that means from where we are now, we have about 7% to that upper trend line. If we're putting in a larger ABC for this B wave of this move right here, this large ABC, then with the projections of where we're at, the 100 is right in front of the 382, 1272 is right about this level, and 1618 is a little beyond the 50. So if we think we're just gonna get to the 382, like I said, we don't know what this is. We'll need to see more and see what happens here before we can get into it. But this is a 7.5% move here, and this is about 24% to the 382. So to be able to catch this move, you would have had to been on top of this. You would have had to have your trend line perfectly drawn, because if you see here, let me zoom in there one more time. This retest, and then once it retested, didn't break a low, this was your your signal to entry for both ETH and BTC. But you would have had to been on top of both charts to get that move. Because again, this was complicated. Let me zoom back out. So back to what I was saying. You got a 7.5 or 24% move if you're looking for this ABC. Now, since ETH is an alt, it seems to, or it tends to move, we'll say double of what BTC does in these moves. So if we have 7.5 and 24%, let's see what that gets us over on ETH. So 16% roughly gets us to the golden pocket if this is an ABC up for this completed 1, 2, and we're coming down for a new low. 51%, roughly double of what BTC would be to the 382, puts us right up here where this 100 level is if this is a large A, B, and C. That also puts us right around this negative 236. So this is why this trade is a win-win in my eyes. And now that we have some move off here, we'll look for a completed 5 waves for this 1 or A. This is the entry we want to get. This is the safe entry as opposed to gambling here. Now, we'll get our entry. We'll see how this moves off, whether it's going to slow down for this 2 or put in a 5 waves to complete this C. You'll have to watch how these waves unfold, but you'll also have to watch how BTC moves. If we break this trend line further than this proposed C, then we can probably be putting in this larger C wave. That means that we'll be doing the same for ETH. If we don't break it and we turn over, well, then ETH is just in that 2, this proposed 2. So these are the things you got to look for. It's always smart to have both a chart for BTC and ETH or any other alt that you're trying to trade because it's largely correlated with BTC. All right, I'm going to wrap it there. Try to keep this short, but these are your options when it comes into play for both ETH and BTC. All right, guys.